March 4th, 1943, deep within the heart of Berlin, in the isolated Wittenau Sanatorium. What began as scientific ambition has spiraled into a nightmare. Group 935, in their relentless pursuit of power, have crossed the boundaries no man should dare. The screams of patients echo through the halls, their agony etched into the very fabric of this place. This is where it all began. Or rather, this is. The story of Verrückt begins not in 1943, but in the late 1930s. As the world edged closer to World War II, Group 935 was founded by Dr. Samantha Maxis, a visionary scientist who sought to harness the mysterious properties of element 115. Discovered in meteorite deposits, this element had the potential to revolutionize the energy productions and weapon development. However, its capabilities came at a cost: the destabilizing effect on organic matter. By 1940, Maxis had begun experimenting with element 115 in secret locations across Europe. Verrückt was selected as a testing site due to the isolation and availability of patients deemed expendable by the Nazi regime. The asylum's administrator, under pressure from the Reich, allowed Group 935 unrestricted access to their facilities. In the early years, the experiments were rudimentary. Scientists tested 115's effects on brain activity, hoping to unlock latent psychic abilities or enhance cognitive function. The initial results were promising. Subjects exhibited heightened intelligence and reflexes, but these gains were short-lived. Prolonged exposure led to paranoia, aggression, and the eventual death. Their first recorded incident occurred in 1941 when a test subject violently attacked staff before succumbing to organ failure. Despite these failures, Group 935 pressed on. By 1942, the focus shifted from enhancement to reanimation. Dr. Maxis' vision was clear: to create an army of soldiers who could fight on without the fear of pain. However, these new experiments came with an even greater risk. Verrückt's patients, already fragile, became increasingly unstable under the influence of 115. Their behavior, erratic. Their humanity, stripped away. One particularly haunting note from 1942 describes a subject who had been pronounced dead, only to reawaken hours later, with unrelenting hunger. This marked the first documented case of what we now as the undead. It was a turning point for 935, and the beginning of Verrückt's downfall. By March 4, 1943, the experiments had reached a breaking point. Patient 0, first fully reanimated subject. This subject broke free, spreading the infection throughout the asylum. The facility's staff, overwhelmed by the sheer speed of the outbreak, attempted to contain the situation, but failed. Verrückt became a slaughterhouse, its hold filled with the undead. Group 935's response was swift, but brutal. To prevent the infection from reaching the outside world, they sealed the asylum, abandoning the survivors to their fate. The decision would haunt the organization, reverberate throughout the timeline of the Zombies saga. The original 4 characters, Dempsey, Banana, Paxton, and Smokey, appear in Verrückt. 935's experiments with beverages and 115 first deployed in Verrückt. This set the stage for the involvement in the chaos to become. These Perk-a-Colas weren't just gameplay mechanics, they were prototypes developed to enhance soldiers' abilities. Little did Group 935 know that their cheerful jingles would become a haunting reminder of their hubris.
If you wanna get up, you need a little revive. Yeah.
Verrückt is more than a map. It's a narrative tapestry woven with hidden details and unsettling secrets. I am going to be dissecting some of the most intriguing ones. First, the infamous dentist chair. This haunting centerpiece in the asylum's medical wing is a chilling testament to the horrors of Group 935's experiments. Was this chair used for interrogations, medical procedures, or something far worse? The bloodstains on the chair suggest a story we will never fully know. There are cryptic wall scrawlings. Phrases like "Teddy is a liar" and "help" point to the madness that consumed the asylum. Some believe these messages are tied to the Samantha Maxis, whose connection to Element 115 would later reshape the zombies universe. Finally, the electric traps. These were not just clever gameplay mechanics. They were tools designed to contain the undead. And every activation is a stark reminder of the facility's descent into chaos.
Freaking zombies. It's over.
No, it ain't over. This is just the beginning.